first balanced patch of Overwatch 2 just dropped. I'm your host for tonight, ML7, and we're going to be reading through the patch notes. Let's go! With several weeks in the books, we've been so humbled and honored that over 25 million players have answered the call to Overwatch 2. With the live service now more stable, we'd like to take some time to focus on what we have planned for hero balance in an upcoming game update. Yeah, this is why exactly. Copium. Prior to the changes that we have planned for Season 2, something we'll have more to say on later. Wow, bat chest. While we talked about our plans for Season 2 in our previous dev blog, there are some hero balance adjustments we'd like to make sooner. Thank you! I mean, they're in the walls. Thank you! There you go. As promised, we're focused on some tactical adjustments meant to bring current standouts like Diva, Zarya, Genji, and Sombra. Sojourn? Sojourn? Is this a prank? More in line with the rest of the roster. Sombra. Hack ability lockout duration reduced from 175 to 1.5. Good. Hacked enemies are no longer valid targets for hacking for the duration of the effect. Are no longer valid targets for hacking for the duration of the effect. So you can hack them again. Right? In like 1.5 seconds again. So you can like stack. Right? Is this what it means? I think so. And hack damage multiplier reduced from 40 to 25%. Oh! Oh, whoa, wait a minute, she's not that scary. For the duration of 8 seconds, they can't be hacked again. No double hacks. This is good. This is fun. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. These are good, dude. 25%. Okay, I think she still might be played, but she seems a little bit weaker now. A little bit weaker. Developer comment. We had no idea what we were doing, so we just asked the professionals in Overwatch League to tell us how we should nerf Sombra. While playoffs are starting in the next week or two, in the next couple of days actually, they said that they still want to play Sombra, so we just gave her some minor nerfs. Now, as you can see, we have consulted them on the numbers and completely disregarded the numbers, and we just arbitrarily chose some numbers. We do not know if Sombra is still broken or not, but we might see her being played in the playoffs. With Sombra's rework, she gained a lot more damage to help account for the reduced ability lockout duration of hack. This has proven to be too deadly for a flanker with easy access to the enemy backlines, and we've similarly had to address the damage output of heroes like Tracer, Reaper, and now Genji in the 5 vs 5 format. She can no longer channel hack on an already hacked target, as feedback indicated the reduced cooldown combined with hacking from stealth provided to be too frustrating for many players. Wow, who would have thought about that? This is essentially a per target cooldown that enables hack to keep its current 4-second cooldown for potentially hacking multiple targets unless they have 2 FA or Fiddle keys. Okay. Genji, which is 2 FA. Genji. Oh no. Oh no. I see you, Blizzard. I see you. Genji was broken. You released the mythic skin for Genji. He was played a bit. Now that sales dropped down, you decide to nerf Genji. I'm trolling. But maximum ammo reduced from 30 to 24. Sure, you can damage reduce from 29 to 27. Painful laughter. Why? This is a bit too rough. Genji is a hero that has greatly benefited from the move to 5 vs 5. Changing to a single tank and the reduction of crowd control has meant Genji has had less obstacles in his way. However, he hasn't received tuning updates since it wasn't actively in the meta until launch. Something also informed by our general preference to avoid preemptive adjustments when possible. We also saw that in early beta tests, other flanking heroes such as Tracer and Reaper were also significantly more effective in Overwatch 2. These changes will bring Genji more in line with the other flanking damage heroes. So, I think that I don't play Genji that much, right? But I think that this actually ruins his obviously lowers his assassination potential and stuff. But the damage breakpoints, or how do you call them? The damage breakpoints, you know? I don't know how much it means for the damage to go down by 2, but we've seen before, historically speaking, for Soldier, there was a nerf to Soldier from which his damage per bullet went from 19 to 18 and he became unplayable. 3 headshots, dash doesn't kill anymore. Supports, rejoice! Rejoice, supports! Okay, Genji players had fun for what? A month? About a month? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. He might be played. Might be played. But these two nerfs are kind of big, I'll be honest with you. Yeah, Genji players will still play Genji. His blade is still good, dash is still good, dash said fine, there are still less stuns. Just that guy now, when they go in, they can like... They have to wait for the target to take some damage, I guess, before they commit. Instead of they go in and assassinate and get out. Or if they do that, then they have to make sure that they land everything and... Yeah, it's a bit hard, but... I don't think it's reasonable. I think it's a bit too much. But we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay? And this being said, I am actually a fan of these changes. I am actually a fan of these changes. I'm sorry. I am a fan of these changes. It's a bit too much, though. It's a bit too much, but I'm a fan. As a support player that gets sniped by Genji and stuff. I always imagine Genji as when he commits... The target already took a little bit of damage, or he goes into an isolated 1 versus 1 that shouldn't finish in a split second and then you get out. You go for like 2 right clicks, dash, right click, melee, 2 right clicks and then you get out. You shouldn't dash in, kill somebody, then get out, that's full HP if you land the shots and stuff. I've always seen him like this, my opinion. So although this seems a bit too much, a bit like a lot, actually might be okay. We'll have to wait and see how the playstyle is gonna change. I bet that Genji mains right now are fuming. I don't think he's dead though. I don't think that he's actually dead. But he's definitely harder to play. But I think that Genji mains will always find a way to make him playable. Okay? Especially after like they take some damage and he can go in. With Sombra so far, okay, fine. I mean, whatever. Zarya. Barrier duration reduced from 2.5 to 2 seconds. Barrier cooldown increased from 10 to 11 seconds. Thank you! Developer comment. Early player sentiment predicted Zarya as one of the weakest solo tanks in 5 vs 5. Okay. Though her high damage potential and barrier uptime have been proven to be extremely effective. For opponents, feedback has indicated this can feel as though Zarya has very limited windows of vulnerability. I like this phrase. This phrase is good. That's exactly how she feels. Very limited windows of vulnerability. Who did this? 5head. Which feels difficult to deal with when combined with her ramping damage potential. True. These changes will reduce the barrier uptime, making it slightly more difficult for her to gain energy and will provide enemies with more time to deal damage to her. I like this. I think this is good. This is good. Okay? This is thumbs up. I like this. I don't think it's gonna completely nullify her. She might be played on some maps because it's going to be very easy to get a lot of charge. She's easier to punish. This is nice. This is nice. I like this. I don't think that this is that much of a... It is a big nerf, but I still see her being played. Diva. Fusion... Wait, Kiriko? I'm having a heart attack. Are they gonna buff Kiriko? Are they gonna buff Kiriko? Diva. Fusion Cannon spread increased from 3.5 to 375. Okay, and boosters impact damage reduced from 25 to 15. Then, what did I say that this damage is called? I forgot the name. I have the name for this one. Trash damage? I think trash damage. This is what I told them that is trash damage. I think that players should not be rewarded for doing trash damage. Booster impact damage reduced from 25 to 15. Why? You're just aiming in a single direction with almost no consequences when you do that and you do a lot of damage. It is trash damage. It's like, I heal a wall, and because I heal a wall, I don't know, people around us are healed and stuff. Trash damage. This is good. Thank you. This is super good. This was very annoying to deal with. From 25 to 15. Also, Fusion Cannon spread. Okay, so it's harder to get some aim because the spread is wider. Wide people happy. Diva ended up feeling too deadly after the last round of changes, given how resilient she can be with the improved defense matrix. Both our stats and high-level player feedback. Oh, wait a minute, they're glistening. Regarded her as not effective enough before that compared with other tanks, so this is a partial giver to establish some middle ground here. These two are good. I still think they can be played. They might actually be balanced. These two are a little bit too much, but I think they might be okay. I think that the people behind these changes know exactly how this is gonna play out. I like this. I like all of them. This might be a bit too much. This might be a bit too much, but I might be wrong on this. These two are super good, though. These two are super good. Okay. Kiriko. Swift step invulnerability duration reduced from 0.5 to 0.25 seconds. Huh? Developer comment. This invulnerability window is primarily intended to help avoid instantly dying to something unseen after teleporting through walls. But it ended up being a little too long and led to some confusion when shooting at Kiriko. Bitch, please! At the same time, this is similar to... This is something that he wouldn't do on purpose, I guess. This was something that he wouldn't do on purpose. They nerfed Kiriko. I don't know why they nerfed Kiriko, but okay. Something like UTP and then you're invulnerable for 0.4 instead of 0.25. I mean, you didn't do it on purpose. What has changed probably is if you TP out, you might die to some things. And also that you didn't die before with your timing. Also, this might affect the interaction of her invulnerability frames when you TP with Pulse Bomb or stuff attached to you. This is something that sounds insignificant on paper, but we might actually see this directly influence some stuff with dodges and stuff. It's only, what, 0.15 seconds? It's gonna be kind of the same, but I think that the more we're gonna play her, the more we might see that this is actually a huge difference. We'll have to wait and see. This being said, I'm a bit disappointed that they did not buff her with her attack speed or something like that. But I guess they're being a little bit calculated with buffing heroes, buffing Kiriko before Overwatch League playoffs because they don't want it to be broken. So, developer comment. This invulnerability window is primarily intended to help... okay, confusion. Okay, we get to that. Our current goal is to deploy these changes in an upcoming update on November 15! Should that plan change, we'll be sure to update you here. For those wanting a preview on how these changes will play, check out the Overwatch League playoffs on October 30. So Overwatch League players are playing on the new patch while in ranked. We have the old patch. Wow. W Omega Lul W.
Hey, I'm Olaf. If you enjoy the content, make sure to subscribe. Meow.